Okay, guys, this is James, and I'm back. I wanted to do just a bit of a Q&A. Um, I was kind of reaching out to see where some people were stuck when it comes to real estate investing, or things are not progressing to where they want to. And I got an email from Curt, and the email reads, "At the root of making money in REI, real estate investing, is finding sellers who'll agree to sell at a price that makes for a win-win deal. For me, the seller are both high and low equity. Each I found to need a different list, tactic, and negotiation. For me, I believe we can't hear enough about ways to find sellers of all flavors. After all, in my view, sellers aren't so much motivated as they have a problem that we have to figure out by developing a relationship and asking about what they really are dealing with and not just their house. I mail a list from Kent Clothier, vacant houses with equity, but owner is but owners over 50. Just one flavor of finding potential sellers. Curt. Okay. And I would agree to a degree in what he's saying. Marketing for motivated sellers is the root. You have to constantly have the phone ringing or emails coming into your inbox of people that need to sell their house. If there is a problem, then they're motivated. If they're not motivated, they wouldn't be contacting you in the first place. So that is, uh, where I would, want to clarify with regards to this email from Curt. If they have a house problem and they're contacting you, obviously responding to one of your marketing methods, then they are motivated. You just need to determine if it's a problem that you can help them out with, and if they're motivated enough to the degree where they're willing to work with you. I kind of gauge it from 1 to 10. They don't have to necessarily be 10 being the most motivated. They don't have to be a 10 for it to be a deal, but they definitely need to be somewhere around the 7 mark. If they're below that, then they may not be agreeable at this time, but you definitely want to put them on your follow-up list. Contact them in every 2 weeks just to see where they're at, see how things are going. Let them know that you're there to help solve their problem. And if the solution doesn't work for both parties, then you probably shouldn't do it. And that's kind of the way that I word it. As far as a list, yeah, I definitely recommend if you can get a list of a very specific list, a targeted list, like vacant homes with high equity, homeowners over 50. That's a very targeted list. A lot of people will market to out-of-state owners. Some people market to high equity owners, people that have or free and clear houses. So yeah, and you shouldn't limit yourself to one list or one marketing method. I would definitely do a combination of two or three. You never want to limit yourself to just one way of doing business. So if you want to send letters out to yellow letters or postcards out to high equity or free and clear houses, that's fine. I would definitely network with other investors, see if maybe they have referrals, talk to different people, let them know what you do. Bandit signs are great. I still use bandit signs. Even though there may be an issue every once in a while in certain areas, but try them out. I mean, at least try them first before you dismiss it. But definitely use more than one way of marketing for motivated sellers to keep your business going. And I put up a previous video as far as using the script when they do call you in order to pre-screen them out and find out what their situation is. And you don't have to negotiate them all the way down on the first conversation. If they're close, get it under contract and see what the market will bear. Don't be scared of doing that. Just if it's close to where you need it to be, go ahead and put a contract on it. Go ahead and say, okay, it's not quite exactly where I want it, but let me go ahead and see what the market will bear. Let me get you a contract. You can send a DocuSign or meet them at a mutually agreed upon location or mail it to them. So there's different ways of doing it, but it's really about taking action. And if you take action, take the first step consistently, you'll see the things fall into place. So if you have any questions of your own, any issues where you feel you're stuck, feel free to, send me an email or put a comment underneath the video. Or if you are interested in some action takers, deal makers, we do have a Facebook group that I'll include the link below the video. Or if you're really serious and you really want to get this thing going fast track, like in 30 days or less, I do have coaching available, and I'll include that link as well.